Today's episode is all about Miss Universe Philippines 2022 tourism videos. Welcome to the channel. My name is Dani Walker. If you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing and hitting the notifications bell. I would really appreciate it as we near 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to quickly say that I'm always impressed by the tourism videos and they further inspire me to go visit the Philippines. I am hopeful that will happen within the next year and I cannot wait to see some of these places and have these experiences for myself. Great job to all of the contestants on this, showcasing their provinces and their hometowns, and also to the teams that came together to make all of this possible. For this episode, I decided to put together a top 10. I will share about them in no particular order. The first contestant we're going to start with today is Rojas City. I really like this video because she was actually experiencing things in her hometown. She looked like she was having so much fun. But what really set this video apart from the rest for me is that she opened it by singing, and she sang this song about where she's from, and I loved that personal touch. I thought it was so beautiful. I'll also say that I am a huge seafood fan and she made that food look incredible. So if I ever get the chance to visit there, I'm definitely going to be enjoying some seafood. Cebu Province did a great job with this video. I really love her swimsuit look at the very beginning of it. And hers was interesting because we had some highs and we had some lows. So it started out really high energy and then you feel the shift. And she talked about the effects of COVID in the area as well as natural disaster. But then she turned things around, made it positive in the end, and really shared this message about resilience. It was all very beautiful. I really liked that we got to see her smiling in this episode. I've mentioned it in others. I really feel like that is her strength, is the joy that she's able to communicate on camera. By the way, comment travel down below if these videos inspired you to go visit the Philippines. Batanes is a place that I noticed in past tourism videos, and the landscape has always looked beautiful. And so what I liked about this video though is when she sat down and she shared about the food delicacies and named them, and also in a really scenic place. And then she also explained top tourism places. And that's the whole point of these videos, is to attract more tourism. So that did it for me. Taguig City looked beautiful in the opening of her video. I love to see her in yellow. The hairstyling was great. She is so good on camera too. The way that she speaks really, to me, makes her an easy choice for the crown. I would be more than happy to support her for Miss Universe. I really think she has so much potential because she has so many different skills. I also really liked the variation of clips that she shot with people in the area. I thought that those interactions were especially beautiful, and I feel like they really communicated the essence of where she's from. So job really well done on that. And also I really appreciated all the outfit changes in this video. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to share your favorite tourism video in the comments below, and remember to keep it kind. Let's be supportive of all of our contestants. Giginto Bulacan had a very cute intro where she was doing this little selfie shot, so you got to see the selfie and then you got to see another angle of her. And what I really liked about this video is that she did not just do a voiceover. We got to see her walking us through these places in her area, and I thought that was a very nice touch, and it's a great way to showcase her hosting abilities and her on-camera abilities. Iloilo City's video had a lot of very beautiful cinematic scenes. I also really liked the clips of her drawing and painting and how that really tied into the places that were showcased in her video. And also I thought it was a very, very nice touch that she showed the mural of Rabia, who was also from Iloilo. So I thought that was a really, really cute touch to add into this video, and it was something I hope that you caught as well. Misamis Oriental had a very well produced video. I really love the beautiful scenery, all the colors, the outfit changes. I like that we got to see her interacting in the video, in the areas that she was showcasing. That was all beautiful. And I really feel like this was a very professional tourism video. I think that they could easily use this video for their Department of Tourism. We saw lots of tasty food, outfit changes, and an abundance of natural beauty. If you found this episode because you're a pageant contestant preparing for your next competition and you want a little extra help preparing for it, then be sure to check out the free pageant prep course that is linked in the description below. In this episode, I don't actually have a number one favorite. I ended up with a three-way tie. And I have a three-way tie because each of these videos incorporates storytelling. And so I had no real way to compare the videos because they were beautifully shot, but also the stories were all different. So I'm gonna share with you my top three for this. Cebu City did an excellent job with this video. For me, there were a couple of key moments that we saw. In the beginning, she featured a local female artist. Then she also demonstrated and taught us a little bit about a cultural dance, and I have not seen that in anybody's videos before. We've seen a lot of people demonstrating them, but we haven't seen them teaching us the actual steps. So that was a really cool thing to see. And then she also featured a local female architect. So I like that the video shared about where she's from, but it also was this great way to spotlight female artists and talent in the area. Mandawi City had so much going on in her video in the best way possible. So the key moments for me in hers were quite a few things actually. First, we've noticed from her that her videography team, or whoever is putting all of this together for her, they're really doing a great job editing. They're doing wonderful things with the lighting, the camera angles. There's so much that goes into that aspect that looked great in this video. But beyond that, she featured a couple of different things that I thought were creative, but also added extra meaning to her video. One of the things that she featured was that her city supports adaptive sports. I thought that was beautiful. Then not only did she show us the food and the local culture, she specifically highlighted a restaurant that hires people with disabilities. So we actually got to see how she's supporting individuals that are in need in her community. And honestly, that is something that would draw me to go visit, and I would be looking for that exact restaurant to go support them. Then she did a really great job with all the fashion that she showed in the video and how that changed from scene to scene. And lastly, I think she did a really great job talking about local communities, living, and then also she featured really beautiful shots of luxury hotels. And that's not something I've seen too much in the tourism videos. We see a lot of natural landscapes in them, which is a great thing. Of course, we want to see that. But I thought it was really smart that she chose to highlight some local hotels because, of course, if you're a tourist, where are you going to stay? You're going to be looking for somewhere that's really beautiful, that's in a great part of the city. So she did such a phenomenal job with that. I don't know who conceptualized this video, but I was impressed. Albai did a beautiful job of intertwining history with storytelling. She talked about the local volcano and how in years past the volcano destroyed the city. And then she started talking about the strength of the people, how they rebuilt. And then she takes it a step further and she starts sharing about the strong female figures in her life, her family history. And I just thought that was so brilliant because obviously being from there, her family history is going to be deeply intertwined with the area, with the history of that area. So that was such a cool and creative take and definitely inspired me to visit one day. Those were my top 10 personal favorites. I hope that you really enjoyed this episode and that you want to join for more. If you want to see recaps of the other challenges, I'm going to link them on the screen for you right here. Thank you for joining me though for this episode. I hope that you chose to subscribe and that you're going to join me for more videos in the future.